Tonight on 3 News, explosions and flames force hundreds to be evacuated in Auckland and shatter a boat restorer's $1 million dream.
This is 3 News with Carolyn Robertson and Simon Shepherd.
Kia ora, good evening. A series of explosions and a fire at a West Auckland boatyard forced the evacuation of at least 200 people, most of whom were attending nearby church services. The black smoke could be seen all over Auckland as the blaze spread across the yard and destroyed 4 boats, leaving the business owner with a damage bill expected to exceed $1 million. Michael Morrow reports.
A morning breeze helped fan the flames at this Henderson boatyard. The fire started in a shed just after 11 this morning, spreading to a furnishing factory and forcing hundreds from Sunday church services.
Someone said there was about 1,000 litres of diesel ready to go up, so we evacuated quickly, as you could imagine, and we just heard continuous explosions and the smoke was so intense it was blocking out the sun.
Ellen MULLAN was in the area, and rather than running from the fire, she headed towards it to make sure others had evacuated. She pulled 3 children who were in a nearby building to safety.
They were directly opposite it, and there was, by that time there were cylinders exploding, so they were quite scared. They wouldn't come out of the building.
Mullan says she eventually had to carry the children away from the blaze.
Initially it was reported as an explosion. I'm not quite sure what that was, but there are, as I said, a lot of fuels and chemicals and so on in there.
Grant PETHYBRIDGE owned the boatyard where his business involved cleaning diesel tanks. 4 boats were destroyed, including the old quell ferry, Tawa 2, which was being restored.
So that was our dream. We'd done the motor up, we'd done everything like that, but she's gone now. How's the house? Come inside, I'll tell you.
PETHYBRIDGE's house was also damaged in the blaze, and it's expected to be costly.
I'd say over $1 million by the time it's finished. The boat itself would have been a couple $100,000, plus all my gear, plus the owner, all the MG old sports cars.
And to make matters worse, because the boats were old and being restored, some weren't insured. Grant PETHYBRIDGE had lit an incinerator moments before he heard an explosion, but he says the incinerator was metres away from where the blaze started in a shed, and fire safety investigators say it's too early to determine the cause. Michael Morrow, 3 News.